Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Huskers will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Trojans offense will have first crack at this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Roy. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Hands it off. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Strickland. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This is a team that was living dangerously a week ago. They got sacked 4 times in that game, and still somehow they were able to win. I don't know if that trend can continue here. You can't allow so many negative plays, and a lot of that's on the offensive line, but a lot of that's on the quarterback, too. He's just got to have a clock go off in his head, throw this football away. That time, he takes a sack. It's the first of the game. Hopefully for this offense, it's the last.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Cornhuskers offense will take the field for the first time. All wideouts, no backs. He'll start this drive firing. Complete to the right. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Nice move to keep running. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you've got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Here's a heat. And to get rid of it quickly. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. After run, now throw. Caught over the middle. It's Roy. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The Trojans with the 1st and 10. They're going to run it. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Roy. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up. He's running free down the middle. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Strickland. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, that's their third sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The lone back's got it. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the change impossible. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab. It's Roy. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Trojans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And he missed it. No good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game, still sitting at 10. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got his man out of the backfield. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. The give to the single back. Runs through the tackle. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The give on the inside. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working the middle, it's complete. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Here's the handoff. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nebraska! That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. East Carolina is just getting blown off the field right now, and like him or hate him, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 24 to North Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Strickland. He's got him in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the middle. He's got it.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Gets it out fast. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like, both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But, Jesse, after today, there can only be one at one.
Yeah, the picture's going to change, no doubt about it. These two teams both, though, believe they're the best in conference play. Nobody's beat them yet, and they believe they're the man in the conference. So we're going to learn a lot. By the time this game is over, who is the best in conference play?
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Motion from the back. Looking to pass. It's Strickland. Got his man on the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Got his man. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fires to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
That's what defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Trying to barge in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to bully their way in. He's going for the goal line. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's right down the boulevard. Had to settle for the field goal.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
The Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the left. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Strickland. Zings it complete to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Gets it out quickly. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The option look. Now the pitch. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Touchdown, Trojans. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. And the Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. On the move. 45 on his way. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Running inside the 20. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has? Run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
The Huskers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through with no problem, despite the snowy surface. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Arkansas State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Jonesboro for some time. They're up by 24 over Appalachian State. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. And we'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Strickland. This time he's got his man.
And I love QBs that understand when they need to put some extra sauce on the football. You see your guys sit down in the zone, running a curl, boom, fire that puppy to him, get it on him now so he can catch it before he gets destroyed. Nice job by the QB putting a little extra sauce on it.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. The Cornhuskers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. He leaves it with his back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Roy. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Caught in the backfield, it's Roy. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Strickland. Bought a little time, lets it go. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Punt is in the air. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Huskers send out the punt unit. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Strickland. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Huskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Rice. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Strickland. Looking to the big tight end. He makes the catch. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll run it again. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. Plows through the defense. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. On the move, he fires. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wants to throw. It's Strickland. Unloads to the right. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. They'll run it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And the beatdown has ensued. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. SMU is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's the type of game that can just demoralize a fan base. They're trailing by 14 to Louisville. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Rush is on him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Strickland. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Ballmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain on it. Breaks into the open. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they have divided these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things and wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true. So I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship. The key is the leadership in the locker room. They've got to turn the page.